Welcome back to Django To List series. In the last episode, we set up our project and we created a task model here. Now models here, we created this task model. Today we are going to explore one of the Django's most powerful feature, the admin panel. This will let us add, edit, and delete tasks through beautiful web interface without writing any extra code. What we will cover today is how to register our task model with the admin, create a super user account, explore the admin interface, customize how our data looks in admin, and then add some simple tasks. So let's start by registering our model in the admin. So once we have created this model, we need to register it in the admin. So let's open our admin.py file. Let me close these other files. And then here, we need to import our task model from the models file. So we'll say from models import the task, like that. And then we need to register our model here. To register our model, we'll say admin.site.register. And then we pass in our model, which is task, and that is it. So the first thing that we did was we imported our task here from the models file, and then we used this admin.site.register task. So this basically tells Django to include our task model in the admin panel. So this is the most basic way to register model. We will enhance it later. Now, once we have done that, the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a super user so that we can have a way to log in into the admin interface. So to do that, let me close this server first. Let me clear it and then close this as well so that you can see well. So we need to create a super user. To create a super user is very simple. Run python manage.py create super user, like that, and then you hit enter. We need to supply in with the username. In this case, I will say admin, and then the email, I will say admin@gmail.com, and then pass in the server, the password, so you can supply in any password that you want and repeat the same password. The create super user. So this super user that we just created has full access to the admin panel. What do I mean when I say full access to the admin panel? He has all the rights to create, to delete, to update, and to add. We chose a secure password. So in my case, this is for development, but it's not good habits, so you need to choose a very secure password. So you can see here, you didn't see the passwords as you type. That is normal. Now let's explore admin panel. So we need to run the server, say python manage.py run server, like that. And then we need to open our browser and then go localhost, like that. And then we need to add /admin. Hit enter. So we need to log in this. So we need to log in with the username that we used. So we used admin and then the password you used when creating that super user. Now we are logged in. You can see our application to do and the tasks are here. And then we have these two other tables that have been created, the users and the groups. Okay, these are the authentication and authorization app. That is the layer. So the next thing that we need to do, let's add some tasks. So to add some tasks, we need to click here, add. Okay, and then we give a title of these tasks. Task, we say groceries, and then we hit. So you can see we have fields like title and completed. So this field title is a text input because it is a character field. When we are defining it in our models, you can notice it is a character field. So it only takes the text. And then we have the completed field, which is a checkbox because it is a Boolean field. And then we had that created, which is autofilled and read only because the auto now add equals to true, which we had defined inside our model, this one. So now let's add some tasks. So this is our first task, buy groceries. Let's save it. Let's add another task, say learn Django basics. let's add it. So this is how our task views will be shown. Notice how we have these learn Django basics. So we managed to get this thanks to this method. So if I delete this method, you will see it will start bringing task object 1. So let's try that. Let me refresh this. You will see now it is getting tasks object 1. So to fix this so that we can get a string representation which is readable to humans, so we need to include this, the string method, and then we return self.title. So if we go back here and refresh, you'll be able to see now we can see the title of the task. We need the next step that we need to do. Let's customize this admin panel. Okay, so let's customize the admin display. So we need to go back to our admin.py file, and then let's now start customizing it. So the simplest way you can do to customize this, we need to create a class. So we'll say class and say task admin, and it will inherit from admin.modeladmin like that. And then we need to have a list display which will control which fields are shown in the list view. So we define list display, and this one will be a list. We want to show the title, we want to show those tasks that have been completed, we want to show the time those tasks were created, like that. And then we will pass that class here. We'll say comma here and then say task admin. If we go back to our admin panel right here and refresh this, you will be able to see now we have the title, we have the completed. So for this have not been completed, so let's say we have completed by grocery task. So I'll check this and save. You can see we have now a green check and then the time they were created. Let's keep on customizing this admin. The next one, we need to have a list filter. We need to add filters to the right side, which is great for filtering completed, incomplete task. So to do that, we need to say list filter like that. And then we need to define this list filter. In this case, let's use the tuple, and we'll say we need to filter completed tasks and we need to filter the timestamps. So we'll use created. So if we go back to our admin panel and then refresh it, you can see we have our filters on the right side. So you can filter by completed tasks. So if I click yes, I should only see those tasks that have been completed. If I say no, if I click no, I'll be able to see only tasks that have not been completed. And then you can clear all the filters. If I clear all the filters, I get all the tasks that are present in our database. And then the next thing that we need to do, we need to have a way you can search a specific task. So we need to add a search bar to find tasks by title. So to do that is very simple. You say search fields and then equals to, use a tuple, and then here we will say we want to search this field called title. Okay, and then you need to add the comma. The reason we are adding this comma is because this is a tuple. Okay, if a tuple has only one object, you need to add the comma. Okay, so those are the basic rules of Python when it comes to data structures and data structures. So this is a tuple. So if we go back here and refresh this, we will be able to have this search bar here. So we can search by title. Let's search something that is not there. Let's say we search something like teacher and then click search. You see we have 0 tasks because there is no task with the title teacher. But let's search a task that is present like buy, because we had a buy groceries, and then search. You can see it returns a task with that title. So you can add more. So let me show everything. You can delete a task. You can decide to delete one task, or you can select all tasks and then come to the action and then select delete and go. So in this case, let's delete one. So let's say we want to delete this. You will select it and go to the action, and then you select the delete selected task and click on go. You will see here, yes, I'm sure, and that task has been deleted. You can as well edit the task. So if you click there, you can just come here, buy groceries in grocery store, like that, and then you save. You can see we have updated our task. So there are some admin panel best practices. The admin is for site administrators, not regular users. So we will build a separate interface. For users in incoming episodes. The admin is perfect for content management and database maintenance. So there are common problems and solutions. If you can't log in, make sure you created the super user correctly. If tasks don't appear, check that you have registered your models in admin file, like this. And then if you get errors, check the migrations are up to date. You can perform Python manage.py migrate as well. Amazing. In this episode, we have registered our task model with the admin. We have created a super user account. We have added sample tasks through the admin interface. And then we have customized how our data displays. Now we have a way to manage tasks, but this is just for us as administrators. In the next exciting episode, we will build the actual user interface that visitors will see. We will create views, URLs, and templates to display our tasks on a real web page. Don't forget, all the code in these GitHub repositories is linked below. If you are enjoying this series, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Django content. See you in the next one.